Okay, this is us. And it is 8:30 in the morning on Wednesday. We have a 10 by 40, so we are from over there all the way to over there. So he's gonna go run to there. So 10 feet deep, 40 feet wide. Let's get this done. Hey everyone, it's Melissa Morrow with Vintage Bee Design, and today we're going to talk about setting up for Vintage Market Days here in Central Georgia, Perry. It has been a long couple of days here.
Very, very long.
And you can probably tell by the way we look.
A little tired, a little beat.
We're kind of beat.
Still got a few more days to go. So.
Yep, we're all set up. We started off with a 20-foot trailer, and it was just Sue and I to unload it. We did not have any help from the guys, which means we also didn't bring our giant structure. So everything in this 20-foot trailer has to be for sale. And as you can tell, a lot of stuff is still in boxes, which also means it hasn't been priced yet. Hi.
Hi.
So it's like 6 o'clock on Wednesday. Wednesday. And we have all day tomorrow to set up too. We have until 8 o'clock tonight, all day tomorrow. We took a couple hours off and went and took a nap.
Needed a nap.
Needed a nap. It was a long day. It's been a long couple days. So we still have all of this. Our tape is here, which is all our furniture, our dining tables are on the edge of it. So all of this that's out here like 5 feet past our booth which is a lot better than it was earlier, has to get inside the booth. So this is where we are. A lot of stuff needs to get priced, like all of this stuff has to get unpacked. This kind of starts off being, you have no idea how it's all going to fit, and then magically, piece by piece, it ends up fitting. It is lots and lots of layering. So this is where we are. I'm hoping I'll have time tomorrow to talk a little bit about that layering process so you can really see and get a good idea on how we fit all of this actually physically inside the booth and make it shoppable. And then how we, as things sell, spread it out and make it still look inviting. All right, that's a peek. I am excited about tomorrow.
Should be a good weekend.
Nervous. I'm a little nervous.
After talking with that one vendor, I think we're going to be all right.
So after I had signed up for this, but before we came, I was told this was not a good show.
That's what we heard.
That's what we've heard.
We don't know what they were selling and
yeah, we don't know,
circumstances were.
And we don't know what not good is for some people.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all, everything is relative, right?
Everything really is.
So, today we had somebody come by our booth, and she told us what her spring numbers were, and she sells similar things to ours.
She does. A much smaller booth, but I got a quick peek at it, but I didn't really get close to it. But it looks very much along the same kind of lines.
And so I'm going to say, if we do what she did in the spring, I'll be happy.
You'll be happy.
I'll be happy.
She's got a small booth.
Yeah. So
she's just 10 by 20 or whatever. She's, yeah.
Her comments was that she thinks will be, based on the numbers that I said that I wanted to make in my goal setting video that I released earlier this week, which was 5,000 is like my drop dead minimum. If we don't do at least 5,000, it was not worth coming at all. Not the time away and all of that. Because once, you take out the booth fees and, lodging and food and all that, it just wouldn't have been worth coming.
Yeah, we did add a couple extra days on our lodgings for visits, so.
We did, but I mean, I'm just, so I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about.
But still, we're looking at a minimum 6 days out here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but we've been here all week.
Because either way, we'd have, so setup started on Wednesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at a minimum. But because setup is at 8:30 a.m. on Wednesday, you have to get here on Tuesday. So yeah,
Yeah.
minimum
gotta go.
minimum 6 days. No way around that.
Yeah, for us, we definitely needed to be here, and we definitely needed to set up on the first chance we get.
Yeah, it's a lot. Our booth is 10 feet by 40 feet, which our booth at Vintage Market Days in Jacksonville is usually 20 by 20. So it's the same amount of space.
It's just, it's different.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
when I first looked at it, it just seemed so long and skinny.
yeah, but it doesn't seem so bad now.
No.
And
amazing, huh?
and it really is a lot like a clown car. You have all this stuff, and it just never seems like you're gonna fit it all in.
But we did.
But somehow it all fits.
I even got some leftovers on the trailer I can grab during the
We
weekend.
have a little bit, very little bit, a little bit of restock.
Odds and ends, really.
Not much, but tiny bit, like maybe 4 very small boxes of things.
I was really surprised that she fit it all in that booth.
I'm good at packing.
She is.
Make use of
Packing and
every
stacking.
every square inch.
So
And I'm going to talk about that a little bit in this video, as I edit through and show you our booth.
I gotta say that the location, I love the location.
I think we
Really do.
got a very good booth location. I'm
Well,
not sure what
booth
gave.
location, the barn, the fairgrounds. I mean, I think the location is fantastic.
Oh, you mean of the market itself?
Yeah, I mean, we're indoors, and
So
we will
nice.
have air conditioning over
We
the
haven't had
weekend.
air conditioning the
Just not
last
during
couple of
setup.
days.
It's been a little miserable
And it's
during
been,
setup.
you know, I haven't even minded the heat. Like, the heat was horrible when we were unloading. The gnats.
The bugs.
I might
Vicious.
have had a couple outbursts this afternoon.
Well, she started swearing up a storm at the end of the day.
I was filming the video that you'll see, and they were attacking my face.
The video probably has some little twitchy jerks to it.
If the video's twitchy, it's because literally gnats were swarming my face.
Yeah, they.
Like, I couldn't blink; they were on my eyelashes.
By afternoon time, they just,
Oh my gosh!
the weekend should be pleasant.
Yes.
There is air conditioning. They
And the
promise
doors will be closed. But we're also right next to, like, our booth location is great, but it's right next to the MC
I'm
and the
just glad-
music.
I'm just glad we're not in dirt.
Oh yeah, that is nice.
That's my greatest thing.
It's-
Is we're not in dirt.
It's strange because we never have a bug problem at Diamond D, and we
No.
never have a bug problem at Vintage Market Days in Jacksonville, which is literally in a
in a barn.
it's in a barn. It's in the cattleman's arena.
It smells
Red
like
clay,
cow urine, and that's not pleasant.
but there's never
And
bugs.
it's dirty.
There's
And then-
never bugs attacking you.
And then I love the venue for the
Diamond
Diamond
D,
D,
but
because it's a big farm and they got all kinds of neat animals.
And it
it's
is
just
beautiful, but it's dirty.
But it's
and
dirty.
it's
And last fall there was just so many leaves.
like and monsoon.
We still have
and it was a
leaves from that one.
monsoon.
Oh well, yeah, I'm so glad I wasn't there that weekend.
Yeah, you get dirt in everything, and anything that was near the ground either is ruined or has to be cleaned afterwards.
So I do love this venue. It's a nice smooth cement floor.
and they made setup
No
so
dirt
easy.
roads.
Like, setup has been like I'm gonna say
Perfect.
I love Diamond D and I love Vintage Market Days
I love
Jacksonville. No, what's the word I'm looking for? The people who host
promoter?
The promoter, that's it. The promoters have been wonderful.
She's been great. She's been swell.
And I have nothing negative to say about either of those promoters.
I've been loving everything about this.
here it is like a step above.
Yeah, it's been really nice.
Maybe it's because we're right next to them where we're setting up. Like that, their MC station is right there. Their photography booth is right
We
there.
get live music tomorrow. Right
So
outside,
yeah, right in front of our booth, we're
So
gonna
I'm
have the
looking
live
forward to that.
music. They've got tables right in front of us. I don't know if
Yep.
you noticed that.
I did. They set that up.
So all that's really lovely, but everybody has been so nice.
Every vendor has
so
been very
nice.
nice and pleasant. No jeers, no weird looks.
No, like everybody's
Sometimes
so.
the competition, people think they're in a competition.
I don't feel like the other venues are as inclusive as this.
Now that I think so far, Of all the vendors that I've had a little bit of dealings with, everybody's been just wonderful.
Maybe it's because the Jacksonville shows are so competitive to get in.
That could be.
And to get a bigger booth, if you have a bigger booth, which we always have a bigger booth, that people maybe aren't as friendly with you, like the vendors, not the promoters. Maybe other. I don't know, but it doesn't feel like
this has been good.
Everybody has just been so nice. I think the booth looks really good.
Looks good. I'm hoping the booth will look completely destroyed by Sunday.
Yeah. So I'm gonna show you video of what the booth looks like. One of the things that I think makes a big difference in our booth is the dense layering. And when you look, you'll see how we use all of the greenery and the beads and the miscellaneous items that we sell in harmony together in groupings. We really want to focus on how people can use these items in layers in their own home, in their own displays. One of the most important things, especially when you have a large booth like ours, is to make sure that people do not feel like they can see everything from the aisle. Our booth this time isn't very deep, where normally we have a 20 by 20 booth. This one is 10 by 40. Same square footage, but a very different layout. So one of the things that we focus on this time is making sure that if you're going around a piece of furniture or inside the booth versus outside of the booth, there's always something different to look at no matter where you're standing in the booth. You cannot see everything that is for sale from anywhere in the booth. We will take some video as time permits tomorrow. I do have my mini tripod, so we'll see if I can get any video.
Yeah.
If not, we'll definitely take video at the end of the day.
I'll let you walk around if you want to get the whole show.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get there early enough that I can get some video of the show before everybody else gets decimated.
But
I did do a preview of people that were there on the first day, but most people didn't come until today.
yeah, today it was like everybody just showed up by noon and then scrambling. So,
but I was really concerned that this was going to be a dead show, and it still could be.
I don't think it will be.
But I definitely, from the other people we've talked to today that have booths similar to ours,
so
they have been very encouraging. So I'm hopeful.
Encouraging, and I think the promoter has really got her heart in this, so
Yep.
this is good. I'll tell you, she's very
Marketing.
calm. Have you guys heard about it?
She is super calm, man.
She's got a little desk she sets up, and she sits right smack dab in the middle of the
I don't know
arena.
how she does it. Like, I mean, I don't know if she's all sweating
Chaos
on the
is
inside.
going on around. We've got boxes of crap just spread out everywhere, and she's just...
I mean, we have a 10 by 40 booth, and up until about, so we had to be set up by 5 o'clock today. Up until about 3:30, we were at least 6 feet into the aisle.
Oh, much further than that.
At least, maybe 10 feet at one
I had to move some
point.
boxes away from her desk because they started moving her desk towards us to restructure some things for the singer, and it was like, oh, I'm sorry.
So for
Let me
most of the
clean up
last
my mess.
So for most of the last 2 days, we've really been 20 by 40 feet wide,
Yeah, we've been
take space wise.
We've taken advantage of the extra space.
Hopefully all of that work, all of that mess is worth it in the end. I love how our booth came out. I think that it's got tons of layers and tons of interest, and we aren't familiar with this particular buyer group. So we hope that the buyers here in Perry, Georgia love our booth just as much as we do. And we would love to hear your feedback on what do you think. What do you want to learn more about? And I'll focus on over the next couple of days as I'm filming, giving you some of that. And even now the booth is done, but we're in a couple spots. We're at least 2 or 3 feet in the aisle.
And that's okay because a lot of space right there.
There is a lot of space.
Again, we're smack dab in the middle of this arena, and they've set it up in such a way that there's so much walking space and movability. So it looks like it's going to be good. I really do want to walk around and see.
And this is our first market bringing furniture to sell.
We did. We brought a lot of furniture.
We
to sell.
never bring furniture to sell. We might bring a
we
piece
didn't-
or two.
We didn't really bring anything for us to set up on other than the furniture.
Yeah, so we plan on display being furniture to sell, and you know, if the furniture sells well and
on the ground.
if the furniture sells well and the smalls don't, we've got a real problem.
But I want it all to sell. I
Yeah.
need an empty trailer on the way home because I was white knuckling it the whole way up here.
Oh my gosh, she was
I
like,
was.
it was bad. It was.
It was.
We are. Both my husband and son are looking for a trailer for us this weekend. A new one. We have put out into the
Anti-sway.
into
Please.
the trailer gods that we need a new one.
We need-
So on the eve of our first fall market,
I think
I'm
we're gonna
hopeful.
Kick some butt.
I'm hopeful.
We're gonna kick some butt.
I'm hopeful. I'm not confident, but I'm hopeful.
I'm confident. We're gonna
She's
kick some butt.
confident. I'm hopeful.
Booth looks great.
Booth does. I'm gonna pat us on the back for that.
So when you guys watch the video, you'll see the booth looks great.
And if you see stuff that you like in the booth and you are not in Perry, Georgia, most everything except for the furniture is available on vintagebdesign.com, especially all of the amazing greenery.
Lots of greenery.
We have so much beautiful greenery and we have greenery that's at our house now that came while we were here that I haven't seen yet, but I'm told is superb. So that's available. That's available online. So some beautiful fall sprays, some ones that have like cascade, like 36-inch cascades.
Wow.
I know,
I
right?
can't wait to see it.
And I've ordered some. They aren't on the website yet, but I've ordered some like fairy head vessels
Ooh,
for
those are
greenery. I'm super excited about those. Those will go on the website when I come back. But we're gonna have some fun stuff. So if you love plants and greenery and vessels for plants, we had 2 big shipments that came in
Okay.
at the house. To my husband's
I
like,
guess I know what I'll be doing.
my husband's like,
Some time
and you had some big deliveries this week. You had a delivery from Lancaster. That was a
yeah.
huge delivery. That was probably 6 or 8 boxes, because that was $4,000 wholesale in greenery.
I hope he takes care of my van as he trucks them back and forth.
And then Homart, that was all vessels.
Oh wow.
And then another
like
one that was, I know,
Is that who
Homart.
that is?
Yeah.
Oh, they got good stuff.
They got good stuff.
Ooh.
So we've got some really beautiful pieces coming for the fall.
Very good.
So we're all in on the greenery and the vessels. So you're gonna see some gorgeous stuff.
And remember, if you can't get out this weekend to Perry, Georgia, go out and support your local small business.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And craft something nice.
So I'm gonna try to do a video recap of every day.
She will.
I will try.
She'll do it,
I'll try. I can't say how long it'll be, but
but she'll do it.
good, bad, or ugly, right? We're gonna just
That's right.
keep it real and let you know.
We should get some video of us being just completely sweated out, but that would be at the end of the day on Sunday, probably.
I mean, you can see us now, and this is us cooled off.
yeah. Oh God, yeah. I've been chilling in the room for a while now.
We'll try to stay caffeinated and sugared up, and
That's all we've been doing. It's
and
terrible.
hopefully there'll be nothing but lines tomorrow. Nothing but lines.
Nothing but ching.
Ding, 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 ding.
It'll be fun. All right.
All right, we'll see how it
Enjoy.
goes. Enjoy your evening, and yeah, we'll see how things go tomorrow. Whoop, whoop. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Bye.